What's up? It's your boy Karceno here, man. I ain't gonna make this a long video. I just wanted to address some of the things that Ghillie was saying in a video he did on a live chat, talking about the Duppy freestyle that Drake put out. Hey, what's up, Blaze? What's up, Nicole? I just wanted to address it real quick. Listen, now everybody know I'm a Ghillie fan. You know, this is not a shot at Ghillie, but Ghillie done bumped his head. If he think the Duppy freestyle was just weak, no. Sorry. That's a one-hitter quitter. That's a one-take Jake. Ghillie done bumped his head. Now, the only thing Ghillie was right about was the production level, because the Duppy freestyle was just that, a freestyle. This wasn't mixed down and ready to be in there. It was barely edited. His opinion is on base, because there's no way he's talking about what Pusha said. Pusha said only a couple of lines. Now, don't get me wrong, Infrared Beat is a monster. Infrared Beat is a monster. Don't get that twisted. So he's right about the production value, but he acting like Drake didn't say nothing. Like, what lines did Drake really say about Pusha? That I'm like, are you kidding me? That Pusha did like a couple of bars where he kind of touched Drake on with the Quentin Miller thing, and Drake just basically 86 all of the Quentin Miller stuff, and he 86 Pusha. Whole credibility as a artist that's on the top level to be compared to him. Like, you shouldn't even be in this battle. Everything he said was damaging to Pusha's reputation. A Drake hater, they know this song was like, man, I can't really hate this song, but I hate Drake, so I don't know which way to go. Not saying Ghillie, but I'm talking about the fans. So they gonna say, yeah, it's corny. That's what it is, it's corny. What was corny about it? What was corny about it? That was venom. You know, people do things for entertainment. Was nothing wrong with the beat whatsoever. It was a smooth jazz playing beat, like he was relaxing, sitting back, sipping his wine in his throne, listening to some music, and he was just spitting words out his mouth. So you gotta go with the theme of what was happening. It was a king. Don't you see, like, when he first come on, what he's saying? Like, I can't believe it. Y'all have the audacity. You know, it's like he's sitting in his chair, smoking his pipe, listening to old records, and then sitting back and just start giving you the story. See, you guys, y'all are so blinded, you don't see the theme. It's a setup behind it. But you can't, y'all minds are so messed up with all this trap music and all the music sounding the same, that you don't know a good beat from a bad beat. You don't know theme, you don't know the feel, you don't know the image of anything, so you guys are lost. So I understand why you guys are so easily deceived. Well, I think the battle is already over. To me, the battle is already over. There's nothing Push can say to bring him out of this. Nothing. What could he possibly say? What could Drake actually possibly say next? He didn't already executed this man. That was the whole song was about. Like, I'm finna get rid of you right now. I don't have to do this no more. It's done. What more could he say about Pusha that he just didn't do in that song? He executed him and sent them an invoice. He don't need to. No, most of that song was about all of them, mainly Pusha. He kept going at Pusha. And then he took the Quentin Miller situation and gave you guys the enlightenment of what was going on, and y'all thought he dissed Quentin Miller. He really didn't. He just told the truth. I helped him. Y'all trying to act like the boy made me when I was just trying to help the guy. Duh. My hooks did it. My lyrics did it. No, I mean, Kanye might say something back because Push really didn't come out the bag. All Push was really talking about was the fact that he wasn't writing. He didn't really get personal. He didn't really do too much. He just tapped him something light. So in their book, they laughing like, yeah, he took the bait. And thank you, Mr. Sledge. I saw you donated. No, I think they might put something on Kanye album. They might do a remix and put it on Kanye album. Gillie was exaggerating because he wants to be different. Anybody who think the Duppy freestyle was weak is out of their mind. They're just a Drake hater. Every line in there was very poignant. I basically pointed out everything in that rhyme that he did from the moment the song dropped. The song went out 10 minutes. I had a live video up with y'all. Broke down the lines of each thing when he was saying. Pointing it out his entire existence. Pusha does act like he was Pablo Escobar, like he was selling drugs in the 80s. Ain't nobody sold, the only person sold more dope than me was Eazy-E. I'm like, huh? Pusha act like he was that guy. So he wanted to bring some reality to the situation. Like, dude, first it was your cousin, then your brother, and then you. You ain't rapping about what you did. You just rapping about what you knew. No Malice already said, like, look, our cousins was doing this. I was in the army. I got married. All this stuff before he even decided to start rapping. But then he started trapping. Then he gave all that up and started doing something else, working for his cousins. Then he's 5 years older than Pusha. A lot of people thought the Clips were twins. Hell, I thought they was twins when I first saw them. Everybody thought they were twin brothers. He's 5 years older than Pusha. So Pusha came up, you know, lusting for money and seeing his cousins with all this stuff. When no, they didn't really have to do nothing. They were paid just to be making a couple of runs. Their cousins ran everything. They were the guys doing stuff. So he was just under them. Man, if Drake dissed Ghillie, Ghillie would do a backflip. he would do a backflip out the bag and head straight to the bank because he know a big fat check is coming. Ghillie will grab a microphone and do something that you people have not dreamed of. Ghillie, you think Ghillie the Drake would be that dumb as to diss Ghillie the Kid? Ghillie do you know how entertaining Ghillie is on the internet? Imagine Ghillie with a microphone in a destination. Ghillie will hurt your feelings. I'm serious. But he was just wrong about this actual song. Now, I understand from an MC perspective the way that Infrared was delivered. I mean, the song is vicious. And that beat, oh my God. Pusha wrote that beat. That's why Drake responded. He knew, he heard Infrared and said, this song is a monster. I can't be getting dissed on a monster. I gotta come out right now. I gotta put Duppy Freestyle out right now, put an end to this. No way, I can't let this song breathe. No, you can't let Infrared just breathe. You gotta get that out of there quick. Nas' biggest mistake, Takeover would have been erased had Nas released Ether. If Nas released Ether the next day, we would never be talking about the Takeover. Never talking about the Takeover whatsoever. It'd be dead news. The Takeover was a fire diss. It really wasn't. It was all right. And people think Takeover is a Nas diss. It really wasn't a Nas diss. That Nas verse wasn't even in the song. Jay set a trap and Nas fell into it. Takeover was done live at Summer Jam. It did not have a verse in it for Nas. So it was only dissing Prodigy. The reason what made Takeover so epic is because they had the picture at Summer Jam. If it wasn't for Summer Jam, Takeover wouldn't have took off. Everything in there was just light taps at Prodigy. That's all he was really dissing was Prodigy. And he just said, X Nas, he don't want it with Hov. He was just putting that line in there. That was the trap for Nas to get involved. Nas came out with the Stillmatic Freestyle, which was basically more lyrical. It was basically said everything Ether said lyrically. And it was so poignant and on point. And only thing Jay-Z said was like, yes, I got Nas. And what did he do? What did he do, ladies and gentlemen? He went back before his album came back and dropped a verse on Nas and put it on the album. So you didn't know and didn't hear the Nas verse until you got the record. You already knew Takeover because you had it, but you didn't have the Nas verse. So when the album came out, it had Nas verse on it. And people was like, what is this? That's what made Takeover great. And Nas realized he got played. Nas said, oh man, like I fell right into that trap. I jumped right out the gate and I made my song and he capitalized. Bet. Okay. I ain't saying nothing. No more. And Nas played a different strategy. Nas changed his tactics. Yeah, I already put a comment on this video like, dog, how you just gonna steal that? But you don't watch my videos, but yeah, you gonna steal my Drake Thanos thing? I even got the Thanos glove. It's lame. But that just shows you the type of person he is. I told you, he's a thief. But Nas changed strategies. This is what Nas did. Nas said, okay, he told everybody, man, I don't need that. I just want to make a great album. That was his strategy. He and Jay-Z, he know Jay-Z reads this stuff in the magazine, so he was in the sword lying. And telling people how he didn't care about the battle or none of that. And they believed it. They believed it. Then Nas came out with Ether. Boom. The sneak attack. So that's just basically how it went down. I wouldn't say Super Ugly was better than Takeover. Super Ugly was super lame. That was just a I'm mad record. You just let everybody know you was mad. Infrared is a monster. That what more could I tell you? The beat, the production, everything, but the Duppy freestyle put an end to all that nonsense. Drake don't have to make another record on Pusha. But we never heard, but remember, we haven't heard Pusha go off. Pusha did not go off. He just touched Drake a little light. And the Infrared freestyle is him touching Drake light. He did not go all full arsenal. Drake went full arsenal. He just came out and unloaded everything. Now what happens if Pusha unloads? See what I'm saying? Exodus was fire. You absolutely correct. Pusha is no joke. I mean, it's not like Pusha's whack. That's out of the question. No one's saying that at all. But to say that Pusha's song Infrared was like better and the verse, no. Drake basically did him in on that song. There's nowhere for him. So I don't know what he gonna say.